Good afternoon, my dear students of Standard 6th. I hope that you all are fit and fine and are safe at home. Welcome back to this online class learning. Today, we will learn a new poem of English that is 3.1 It Can Be Done. The poet begins the poem by telling us of the man who always says it can't be done. That person misses all the fun because he does not want to try anything and so he cannot enjoy the feeling of trying out new things or innovating and finding out different ways of doing things. Such a person will stand separately with a proud feeling of knowing everything, and he will accept or welcome all tasks, assignment, work, and projects with negative comments and bad thinking. If this world was governed by the people saying it can't be done, then the world would be a very boring place, and all the people would not have the willingness to do anything. The central idea of the poem is to think positively and pursue your dreams. This poem consists of 6 stanzas having 2 lines each. The title of the poem, It Can Be Done, gives us a very positive and motivational message of always telling ourselves that yes, we can do it or it can be done. Now, students, take out your textbooks, turn to page number 49. First, we will recite the poem once and then we will understand the poem line by line. So, let us begin with the poem. 3.3.1 It Can Be Done. The man who misses all the fun is he who says, it can't be done. In Solomon Proud, he stands aloof and greets each venture with reproof. Had he the power, he'd efface the history of the human race. We'd have no radio or motor cars, no street lights lit by electric stars, no telegraph nor telephone, we'd linger in the age of stone. The world would sleep if things were run by men who say it can't be done. Anonymous. Here, when we don't know the name of the poet who has written the poet, there we write anonymous. So here we don't know who has written the poem It Can Be Done. So that is why the word anonymous has been given. Therefore, whenever we don't know the poet's name, we write the word anonymous. So students, now that we have recited the poem, let us understand the poem line by line, what the poet wants to convey to us. The man who misses all the fun is he who says it can't be done. The poet here begins the poem by disapproving the people who says the word it can't be done. He adds that such a man tends to miss all the fun. Why the poet is saying that he will miss the fun? Because he will not enjoy innovating or thinking about new ideas. It is so much fun to do new things or innovating new things. So if the person does not do anything or if he loses hope, then he will obviously miss the fun. So the poet is saying that the people who say it can't be done will miss all the fun of innovating, of doing and of making new things. Next stanza. In Solomon Pride, he stands aloof and greets each venture with reproof. So the poet here says that such a man who says I can't do it or it can't be done, always will stand aloof, that is alone. He will not get involved in anything. He will always stand alone, feeling proud or feeling important. And such type of person will always look very serious, grand and important. Such type of man will always greet each venture with reproof. Greet meaning he will accept each adventure. Venture meaning adventure or task. He will accept each task with reproof. Reproof means criticism or negative comments or bad things. So, such a person who says, I can't do it, will always think that each task or each assignment or each work is waste or is of no use, is bad. He will always talk about negative or bad side of the task instead of trying it. Such a person will see that every task in wrong way. Now next stanza. Had he the power, he'd efface the history of the human race. So here the poet says that the person who thinks that I can't do it has the power to efface, that is destroy or wipe out the history of the human race. In Stone Age period, man had done lot of inventions, and that is how man progressed, because he had the ability and he had a thinking, he had a positive thinking that he can do it. But if he didn't have the thinking of I can't do it, then we would have been living in the Stone Age period. So the person who thinks that I can't do it has the power to wipe out the history of the human race. Next stanza. We'd have no radio or motor cars, not streets lit by electric stars. So in this lines, the poet says that the person who says the word I can't do it, for them there wouldn't have been any inventions. So the Stone Age person, if that person would have said that I can't do it, then he would not have been able to invent radio or motor cars or electric lights on the streets. Like Thomas Edison or like Abraham Lincoln, if he would have said that no, I can't do it, then we would not have got any such inventions. So because of their trying and because of their positive thinking, we are now able to get all the inventions and developments. So we would not have radio or motor cars if the person who would say I can't do it. Because of invention of light today, we are able to work hard and we are able to work. So those who are in quarantine or those who are in lockdown period, because of those inventions, the people are staying at home and working. Next stanza. No telegraph nor telephone will linger in the age of stone. So the poet here says that due to the invention of the Stone Age people, we are having telegraph and telephone. But if the person who says that I can't do it, because of that we would not have any telegraph machine or telephone. The poet feels that we would linger in the age of stone. That means we would have stayed behind in the Stone Age. Now today we are having so much development or inventions are because of those people. But if the people would have thought that no, I can't do it, then we would have stayed behind in the Stone Age. With telegraph and telephone, we are able to connect throughout the world with good internet connection. So students, today you are able to attend online classes. Today you are able to contact to your friends. In spite of lockdown also you are able to contact and you are able to do video calls, is due to the invention and due to the positive thinking of the people who had said I can do it. So due to those people, we are able to contact throughout the world and are having good internet connection. If the person wouldn't have done anything before, then we would have been still living in the Stone Age period. Next stanza. The world would sleep if things were run by men who say it can't be done. So in the concluding the lines, the poet is saying that the world would sleep. That means the world would remain inactive. The world would be in deep sleep if things were run by people who say it can't be done. So if suppose Abraham Lincoln or Thomas Edison could have said that I can't do it or it can't be done, then today we won't have such inventions. So it is due to the positive thinking of those people we are able to live in a good world and we are able to get all the things at our hand. So if those people had a thinking that it can't be done, then we would have been just eating and sleeping and doing nothing. Our life would be very boring. We would not be able to travel, or we would not be able to do any adventure also. So the people who thought, the past people who thought that yes, I can do it, because of them today we are enjoying our life. If they would have thought that no, it can't be done, then we would have been living a boring life. Our life would be very boring. So students, this is what the poem is about. The poem teaches us many things that we should try. The poet has highlighted the efforts of the people living in the past. Because of their inventions, because of their positive thinking, we are being developed today, and we have got all the technologies and development. So the poet is saying that even they had all challenges, they have faced all the challenges and failures, but still they didn't fall. They stood still and they tried hard, and at last they have got success. So the poet is telling us, even we should try new things and innovate new things. We should work hard. We should not sit and cry, and we should not sit and be still that no, I can't do this. We should try till we succeed. So students, I hope you have understood the poem. Now let us recite the poem once. 3.1. It can be done. The man who misses all the fun is he who says it can't be done. In Solomon pride he stands aloof and greets each venture with reproof. Had he the power, he'd efface the history of the human race. We'd have no radio or motor cars, no streets lit by electric stars. No telegraph nor telephone, we'd linger in the age of stone. The world would sleep if things were run by men who say it can't be done. Anonymous. Now that we have recited the poem, now let us see the hard words and the meaning of this poem. First one, in Solomon pride, meaning looking very serious, grand and important. Second, aloof, meaning separate, not getting involved in anything. Third, venture, meaning an adventure, task or work. Fourth, reproof, meaning negative comments, bad things. And fifth, efface, meaning destroy, remove or wipe out. Now students, let us see the rhyming words. In the previous poem, I had taught what are rhyming words. Rhyming words are those words which sound similar, and it is usually at the end of the line which ends. Let us see stanza by stanza. The man who misses all the fun is he who says it can't be done. Here we can see that fun and done both are sounding similar. So fun and done are rhyming words. In Solomon pride he stands aloof and greets each venture with reproof. Here we can see that aloof and reproof both are sounding similar. So aloof and reproof are rhyming words. Had he the power, he'd efface the history of the human race. Here we can see that efface and race both are sounding similar. So efface and efface and race are rhyming words. We'd have no radio or motor cars, no streets lit by electric stars. Here we can see that cars and stars both sound similar. So cars and stars both are rhyming words. No telegraph nor telephone, we'd linger in the age of stone. Here we can see that telephone and stone both are sounding similar. So both telephone and stone are rhyming words. The world would sleep if things were run by men who say it can't be done. Here we can see that run and done both are sounding similar. So run and done both are rhyming words. So students, this is what rhyming words are. Let us revise what we had studied today. First, we recited the poem. Then we understood the poem line by line and stanza by stanza. Then again we recited the poem. Then we saw hard words and the meanings. And then in the last we studied about the rhyming words. So students, the poet over here is teaching us to always have a positive thinking. we should always have a positive thinking that it can be done or I can do it. So, with the positive thinking, we should start each and everything with a positive mind. We should not accept any task or any assignment with negative comments. Instead, we should see the good side of the task or assignment. We should try our level best and we should continue further. So, the poet is saying us to be positive in everything. Though we may face challenges and failures, but we have to overcome it with positive thinking. We should try our level best. So students, I hope you have understood today's poem and today's English session. So students, thank you. Take care, be safe and stay healthy.